In the last two videos, we uncovered the three forces that shape your frequency and explored how to activate them. Now, it's time to take this transformation even deeper and make it last for the rest of your life. Imagine this. You've just completed the practice. Your heart is radiating love. Your body feels lighter from forgiveness, and your spirit is glowing with gratitude. In this moment, you feel unstoppably live in a way you haven't felt in years. But then, life happens. Your phone buzzes with bad news. Someone cuts you off in traffic. An old trigger resurfaces. You've slipped back into old patterns. Sound familiar? This is where most people sabotage their transformation. They experience a glimpse of alignment, but don't know how to live there consistently. That's what we're about to solve. Because true mastery isn't about having a perfect moment. It's about creating a new baseline frequency that becomes your natural way of being. The hidden challenge of frequency work. Here's the thing no one tells you. When you raise your frequency, your old reality will try to pull you back. Not because the universe is against you, but because your subconscious has been wired to expect the familiar, even if the familiar is painful. Your nervous system literally sees new levels of joy, abundance, or love as unsafe, simply because they're unfamiliar. This is why people self-sabotage. They get close to their dream, then suddenly procrastinate, pick fights, or forget to practice the very tools that got them there. It's not weakness, it's biology. But here's the good news. You can rewire this. You can train your body and mind to feel safe in expansion. When you do, the new frequency becomes automatic, and your transformation sticks. Step 1. Identity alignment. The first step is to stop seeing this practice as something you do, and start seeing it as who you are. This is where most people fail. They treat love, forgiveness, and gratitude like chores on a checklist. But habits fade when life gets busy. Identity, on the other hand, is permanent. Here's how to anchor this shift. Every morning, before you even get out of bed, speak this out loud. I am a generator of love. I am a releaser of pain. I am a magnet for abundance. Notice the structure. I am not, I will try. Your subconscious takes these statements as commands. When repeated consistently, they reshape your self-image. And when your identity matches the frequency you desire, the external world has no choice but to mirror it back. This isn't wishful thinking, it's neuroscience. Studies on neuroplasticity show that the brain doesn't distinguish between imagination and reality. By speaking and feeling your new identity, you're literally rewiring neural circuits to match your desired state. Step 2. Environmental resonance. Your frequency doesn't just live inside you, it's constantly interacting with your environment. If you try to hold a high vibration while surrounded by toxic influences, it's like trying to stay dry in a storm. Eventually, you'll get soaked. This doesn't mean you need to cut everyone out of your life, but it does mean you must curate your environment intentionally. Here's how. Audit your inputs. Pay attention to what you consume. News, social media, conversations. Are these inputs uplifting or draining? Replace one negative input with a positive one each day. For example, swap doom scrolling for a podcast that inspires you. Sacred spaces. Create at least one physical space where your frequency feels safe and elevated. It could be a corner of your bedroom, a park bench, even your car. When you enter this space, your body will start associating it with alignment, making it easier to access higher states quickly. Boundaries as energy shields. Learn to say no without guilt. Every yes to something misaligned is a no to your expansion. Protecting your energy isn't selfish, it's essential. Step 3. Daily micro practices. Big transformations are built on small, consistent actions. You don't need an hour-long ritual every day. In fact, short, frequent practices are more effective because they train your nervous system to stay in alignment throughout the day. Here's a simple framework. Morning, 3 minutes of love generation. Visualize your heart radiating energy, setting the tone for the day. Midday, quick forgiveness, release. If something triggers you, pause, breathe, and silently say, I release this. I choose freedom. Feel the cord dissolving in that instant. Evening gratitude immersion. Before bed, close your eyes and relive one moment from the day that felt good. Feel it deeply, like you're experiencing it again. Fall asleep in that frequency. These micro practices act like tuning forks, keeping your signal clear no matter what happens externally. The quantum leap effect. When you integrate these practices, something extraordinary happens. Compounding frequency. Just like compound interest in a bank account, small daily shifts build exponentially over time. At first, you'll notice subtle improvements, better mood, smoother interactions. Then, seemingly overnight, massive breakthroughs occur. The job offer you've been waiting for appears. The relationship you thought was over suddenly heals. Your health takes a dramatic turn for the better. From the outside, people will call it luck or coincidence, but you'll know the truth. You've tuned into a new reality. And once you stabilize there, going back to the old way becomes impossible. Facing resistance. Even as you rise, there will be moments of resistance. Old patterns will try to lure you back. Here's how to handle them. Recognize the pattern the moment you notice self-sabotage. Say to yourself, this is just an old frequency trying to survive. This simple awareness breaks its power. Return to the ritual immediately. Do a mini version of the 3-force practice. Generate love, release the trigger, express gratitude. It can take as little as 2 minutes. Celebrate the win every time you overcome resistance. Acknowledge it. This trains your brain to associate expansion with safety and pleasure. Remember, resistance isn't a sign you're failing. It's proof you're growing. Like muscles strengthening through tension, your frequency strengthens each time you meet resistance with presence. The ripple effect of your transformation. Here's the part most people underestimate. When you shift your frequency, you don't just change your life, you change the lives of everyone around you. Your family feels it. Your friends feel it. Even strangers who cross your path are subtly impacted by your field. I once worked with a woman named Claire who felt powerless to help her teenage son, who was struggling with depression. Instead of trying to fix him, she focused on her own frequency. Within weeks, her son's mood began to improve, without her ever saying a word about what she was doing. He was simply responding to the new signal she was broadcasting. This is why doing this work isn't selfish. It's the most generous thing you can do. By embodying love, forgiveness, and gratitude, you become a lighthouse for others lost in the storm. You give them a map back to themselves without forcing or preaching. Your invitation to step fully in. By now, you understand the 3 forces intellectually. You've felt glimpses of their power, but knowledge without action changes nothing. So here's my invitation. Don't just watch this video and move on. Make a commitment to yourself, to your future, to the people who will benefit from your transformation. Decide right now that you will live as a generator of love, a releaser of pain, and a magnet for abundance. If this message resonated with you, take a moment to subscribe and join this community of like-minded souls. We're not just learning, we're living this. Every week, I share deeper practices, real-life stories, and tools to help you master your frequency. Your presence here matters, not just for you, but for the collective ripple we create together. Final activation. Before we close, let's do a final activation together. Place your hand on your heart. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, silently repeat, I am love, I am free, I am grateful. Feel those words as truth, not just ideas. Let them vibrate through your entire being. As you open your eyes, know that you are stepping into a new timeline, one where your frequency is clear, powerful, and unstoppable. The universe is always listening. The only question is, what signal are you sending? Choose wisely, because your frequency is your destiny. And starting today, that destiny is in your hands. If you're ready to fully embody this transformation, Subscribe, share this message with someone who needs it, and let's rise together. Your new life begins now. Your frequency is now in your hands. Keep practicing, keep rising, and share this message with someone who needs it. Because the ripple effect you create doesn't stop with you, it changes the world.